Always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
And good afternoon, West Michigan. You're seeing Storm Track live correctly, an attempt at some flurries, most of which not reaching the ground at this point. But want to emphasize as we head throughout the afternoon, there is going to be the potential to see just a couple snowflakes, especially for areas north of Grand Rapids, as well as along the lakeshore stretching from about South Haven up to the north towards Ludington. Again, it won't be much, not going to see any impacts with this system, but you'll notice the cloud cover coming right along with it as our winds continue to come from the west at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, the good news for us is high pressure building off to our southwest is going to work to keep us dry as we move about the next day or so here. We do have yet another system that we'll have to talk, though, as we move into the Wednesday and Thursday time frame. In the meantime, our temperatures have officially reached freezing for pretty much everywhere across the board. It is going to be the coldest of your 8-day forecast. Highs only getting about 3 to 5 degrees warmer from where we are right now in those mid-30s. Should feel a little bit better to you if we get some good breaks of sunshine. If that were to take place, though, it would be during our evening hours. Tonight, once again, cool. We'll see low temperatures dip down to the 20s, and then we'll start to see some improvement temperature-wise almost every single day as we move towards our weekend. So here's a look at that future cast. Again, some sunshine trying to work in this evening. We'll see a little bit more cloud cover build as we head into Wednesday morning, but Wednesday morning should be mostly dry. We really won't have to talk the potential for precipitation until the afternoon and evening as a warm front passes to our south. And for us, this should simply just start off as rain showers, but as we move overnight and those temperatures dip below freezing, that's when we could start to see some mixing as far as some snowflakes, potentially very slushy snow out there. So things to keep in mind, but again, the impact should be relatively minimal. So here's a little bit of a wider view. Again, that warm front really hovering off to our south. We get most of this precipitation out of here by about 7 or 8 a.m. on Thursday. I do think there's a potential that we get clipped with just a couple more scattered showers for the southern half of our area on Thursday, but it won't be a widespread issue by any means. How much rain are we talking? Not a ton, but again, any rain is certainly going to be beneficial to us after we've seen drought conditions for several months. Most of us will see about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch as we move into Wednesday night and Thursday. And speaking of that drought monitor, this is the latest one that came out last Thursday, so several days ago. You'll notice even southern Michigan now completely out of those drought conditions. And I have a feeling that really Kent County west, or 131 to the west, will be completely out of drought conditions because the map that you're looking at doesn't include the 1 to 2 inches that fell last Wednesday, and it won't include what we see tomorrow. So again, healthy doses of rain certainly going to be beneficial. Let's talk temperatures into the weekend. A pretty nice stretch. We'll see highs in the low to mid 50s with lots of sunshine Friday and Saturday. Sunday should be a good start, but we will start to see the potential for another system at night, and that will allow our clouds to build. Still, though, 60 degrees is your high. Take a look at Monday. It's exciting. 64 degrees as we level out there. That'll be our next chance for precipitation, looking like scattered showers Sunday into Monday. A little bit of a cool down behind that system, though. We're seeing a couple glimpses at 50s and 40s potentially making a comeback, but overall, I do think today as well as tomorrow will be our last chances for snow this season.